Well, good day and welcome to this Poultry World online mini interview. I am Fabian Brokotter and I'm the editor-in-chief of Poultry World. In putting together the last magazine of 2021, I spoke with contributors about how precision nutrition can better support eggshell quality and a more profitable poultry production. As you all know, eggshell quality is essential for first-grade saleable eggs. And joining me are Alice Hibbert, Trace Mineral Program Manager, and Roland Koedijk, Global Head of Poultry Nutrition at Trouw Nutrition. Welcome, Alice and Roland.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I have a question here for Roland. As we look towards 2022, how can poultry feeding practices and diets support the poultry producers' businesses?
Well, with the increasing prices and availability of feed raw materials, we see benefits in two main areas. First, I would like to say it's focused on the digestibility of nutrients. Avoid oversupply, that's one thing, but also avoid complex formations, which can reduce digestibility otherwise. Second point is focus on the timing of the nutrient supply. With age, we see that a lot. Phase feeding is an example of that, but we also see benefit if we really feed the nutrients to layers at the time that they need it. That is a split feeding concept that we have developed, and that really feeds the nutrients when the animal needs it. With the result that we see a reduced production cost of eggs. We also see an improved eggshell quality. And last but definitely not least is we see a reduced environmental footprint where lower nutrient excretion is seen when we feed the nutrients at the time that the animal really needs it. So profit and planet clearly benefit from this approach.
Well, thank you for explaining, Roland. Question here for Alice. How does nutrition influence the eggshell quality exactly?
Thanks, Fabian. Yeah, so there are many factors which influence eggshell quality, of course, as we know, health status, management, and nutrition, as you say. So in particular, certain nutrients are more important. So for example, trace minerals are a very important part of the nutrition program that we have to consider when we're looking at eggshell quality, especially as they facilitate the deposition of lots of important macrominerals in the shell matrix, as well as having a very active role in formation of the egg itself. So it must be considered really in this that the source of trace mineral matters. So research that we've conducted has shown that actually by switching to a more bioavailable source of trace mineral, such as a hydroxy mineral in Talabond, for example, we can more effectively meet the hen's nutritional needs. Also, these improved sources of trace mineral, because they're less soluble in feed compared to the sulfate minerals we've used for many years, we can actually reduce in-feed interactions with nutrients, helping to maintain feed quality as well.
Well, it's interesting. And what kinds of results are you seeing in validation studies regarding the eggshell quality, Alice?
Yeah. So of course, we as Trouw Nutrition do a lot of research in this area. One good example, we did some research at Texas A&M University, and actually we found that by swapping the oxide minerals for the hydroxy mineral in Talabond in our case, improved the egg production and also egg feed conversion. So also researchers found that feeding higher levels of these minerals, especially in the late lay period, significantly increased the eggshell thickness and breaking strength as well. So we have two factors, source and level. So obviously we ran some numbers on this. So extrapolating from the data, just changing two mineral sources could reduce feed use by 3.4 tons for every million eggs produced. So this is really quite a significant consideration for farmers.
Oh, that's impressive indeed, and it's good to hear that the scientific background backs it up as well. Circling back to Roland, is there anything else you would like to add from your point of view?
Well, in overall, as Alice said, and I said also, it comes down to two main things. It's focus on precision feeding. So it's not only choice of level, but also choice of source. So as Alice also said, with IntelliBonds or with the mineral supply to laying hens, you can improve eggshell quality significant. So it's a small change, but with a big impact. Another thing is to supply really the nutrients, as I said, also at the timing that the animal needs it. Then that allows to reduce the levels, but also to increase the efficiency of the nutrients that we feed. And with the end, that is increasing, of course, the profitability of the production, and with a reduction of the footprint that we have in the diets that we feed the animals.
Well, thank you for your time and explanation, Roland and Alice. It was my pleasure to have you here in this video conference. And for more in-depth information for the viewers, please keep an eye out for our Poultry World magazine and visit our website poultryworld.net or go to TroWnutrition.com. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.